Hi. So I'm going to run through a pre-practice or a pre-lesson warm-up, so to speak. And it's not going to be what you think, but there's a very specific reason why we do this and why I do this with my students. This is coming from a sports psychology background, and a lot of athletes, pro athletes, will do this sort of thing before they get into a performance. Well, when you're about to practice or when you're about to go into a lesson, you're going into an intense or hope to be intense performance. The performance might be learning or practicing something. So what you want to do is you want your full attention and all of your senses to be in that moment, practicing, listening, and learning to whatever it is you're trying to learn or practice. So we need to get our minds in the present moment and on what we are doing. And we can do that with this little pre-performance routine, pre-practice routine. And we're going to use a little bit of mindfulness, a little bit of meditation type stuff, and a little bit of grounding. And it all makes sense in a second here. But the first thing we do, and the first thing I do with my students, is we get into a little bit of breathing. So we're going to use this little pebble device here. And we're just going to do basic 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out breath. And this kind of times it for us, and it gives us something to concentrate on. So breathe in, breathe out. So green in, blue out. So as you're breathing in, you want to make sure that the air is coming in to your lungs and filling your lungs. So your diaphragm muscle underneath in your rib cage moves down. Your stomach actually expands. You can feel the air coming all the way into your lungs. On the exhale, you want to move your diaphragm up and force all of that air out, but in a nice, comfortable way. Now that we've done that for about 2 to 3 minutes, what we want to do is more of a mindfulness exercise. And basically we want to become almost one with our instrument. So get your guitar, whatever you're going to use, put it in a nice comfortable place, the place that you're going to have it when you practice. Grab a pick, if you're going to use a pick, left hand. And what I want you to do is just become focused on the moment and the instrument and your first thing, your posture. So make sure you're sitting up fairly straight, comfortable. You want to be hunched over. Guitar. You feel that guitar on your leg, where it connects to you, how it sits, where your right arm is coming around, how you're holding the pick in your hand. Really focus your attention on each one of these things. So we'll start with focusing on the pick, how it feels. Good grip on the pick. Now your arm as it connects to the guitar. Your leg. Now left hand, I'm going to fret a chord. I'm going to do a G chord. So make sure you're fretting it. Don't put too much tension on the strings just yet, but just feel where the strings are underneath your fingers. Now press really hard, almost too hard. How does that feel? You want to be able to notice this during your practice session or lesson. Are you pressing down too hard? Release till you get a nice good tension on there. If you want to, you can hit the strings and make sure that they do ring out. How does that left hand feel on the strings? How do your arm feel? Posture. Check in with what's going on. Continue to breathe nice deep. Maybe fret a different chord. Don't think about anything else and just the instrument in your hands. Forget the past. Forget the future. What are you experiencing right now? One last breath. And now we're going to launch into whatever it is you're going to practice or take that lesson. Why we do this? It seems, I don't know, it seems kind of hokey or funny to do it, but you don't want the past of your day or what's going on cluttering what you're about to go into and do, whether it's practicing or taking a lesson. That's just going to interfere with you and the instrument and learning whatever it is you're trying to learn. You don't want to be thinking too much about the future. If you're meeting with your instructor about impressing him, did you practice enough? Am I going to do good in this? I hope I don't mess up. You don't want to think about that either. You just want to be, okay, right here, right now. There's a song in there, I believe. But right here, right now, in the moment, I'm just in tune with my instrument. You're in tune with the instrument, you're right here, you're ready to go. You're ready to do some work, and you're ready to be focused and have a good lesson or have a good practice session. So do this. Doesn't take but maybe 3-4 minutes prior to launching into whatever it is you're going to do. So hope this was helpful. If it was, and you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Hit like. I've got some links down in the description. They're Amazon links. I do get a little bit portion back. And I will put, we've got this one. This is a Pebbles one. My daughter's got a penguin. My wife has got a hippopotamus. And I've got a bear at work. But we'll link to these down below just in case you wanted to get one of those. They're not that expensive. But thanks. Have a great day. And we'll see you around.